the job was supposed to be done by the Arab leaders first, because Palestine is a Muslim country. Palestine is struggling since last 90 years fighting with evils like Israel. The job is doing by the Westerners. How do you see this?
Well, Mr. Kanchan, Mr. Shahidul Zaman was telling how Donald Trump and how his support of Israel as of recent has been very detrimental to the lives lost. The casualty figure is well above 60,000 casualties, which is of course very heinous and very drastic to imagine. And not only so, right now most of the foreign leaders of various countries are coming forth as to recognize the state of Palestine. We understand that the Palestinians have become a forced ethnic group, a minority if you would like to say, in their own country. And of course, many years of fighting, many years of conflicts in that region has led to the drastic situation we see today. Of course, we've seen Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of UK, meeting Donald Trump in Scotland. And immediately after so, UK's Foreign Minister, Mr. Lammy, had said at the conference in New York that they will be recognizing Palestine. And while doing so, Donald Trump had a fallout with Mr. Keir, saying that he is not in that camp, using these exact words. And he said that with Mr. Keir saying the recognition of Palestine, he is awarding Hamas. So the Western rhetoric on this issue is that it's not Israel versus Palestine, it's Israel versus Hamas. Now, the Arab leaders are trying the level best to engage in a disarmament of this Hamas faction. And in various commentators and guests, even on our show, has said that in internal Palestine government of quite so other groups as well, Hamas and Al-Fatah and Hamas, they don't see eye to eye, and this is where the nation remains divided quite so, and which allows Israel to be poking innocent women and children around in the region. Of course, the daily death toll is increasing as we wait for the UN General Assembly to take place in September. We will only see how much recognition shall be there to protect, aid and reconstruct Gaza to what it was previously.
This morning I was watching one of the very famous news network in USA, the Fox. Fox is patronized by the Republicans. Fox is now criticizing Trump's policy on Netanyahu, I mean on Israel. They are saying Donald Trump intervened to Iran. They stopped Iran, but Donald Trump has not the power, even the plan to intervene to the proxies of Iran like Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis, Iraqi militias, Syrian militias, IS. That means United States has to continue its fight to and support to Israel. Is it practically possible?
Well, thank you, Mr. Kanchan. As far as I know, for the last couple of months, we've seen the unwavering support of the US between Israel and Israel's escalations on multiple fronts, one with Iran, one with the innocent Palestinians, and continuously so. The White House and Donald Trump's administration has unwavering support for Benjamin Netanyahu's administration. And it is now becoming a matter of concern to the households of America. They understand that the supreme leader inside America is looking at various war fronts abroad before bringing in questions of domestic importance. We've seen massive ICE anti-immigration arrests that happened in various cities across the United States, which was a very drastic move that Donald Trump had taken part in. Much of the immigrants that were there were then boarded onto military planes before having them deported to their respective origin countries. So such an important event definitely shows which direction America is going to follow. And even so, we've seen how Donald Trump had himself in a scandalous event with the Jeffrey Epstein files. I was actually talking to Norman Floyd Barnes yesterday, and he said that Republicans are now growing concerned that the government must show transparency in order to have the people's mandate with them. Of course, we know even 1 year ago in Bangladesh how the people's mandate is the biggest mandate any government can have. And people were united then, and I'm sure in America, if they continue their support of killing innocent children and women in the Gaza Strip, much of the American population, ones with conscience, will definitely question Donald Trump's such policies. This is only his 7th, 6th month that we're seeing. I wonder what he'll establish in the next 3.5 years.
So he is working as a salesman, not as a president. What's
Exactly.
your opinion? He's doing for sale to his products, to his counterparts.
Well, he's trying to protect his seat of the presidency, and of course, Mr. Shahiduzzaman picked out on various issues. I'll also add on to the tourism issue. Somewhere online, I've read that from now on, if anyone wishes to visit America, whether on any means, tourist or business alike, they will have to pay, I think, upwards of $200 for an entry. So he is making sure that America is garnering a lot of profit from their multiple sources of income. One would be applying such a fee, entry fee into a country like America. I've been to America, and what I realize is that it's a country full of diversity, full of people from outside. It's not only that you'll see Eurasians there or you'll see Caucasians there. It's a very diverse economy, and right now that very diverse culture of people are under threat given such policies by Donald Trump.
So if the most powerful man on this planet acts like this,